So after talking to 20 or so coaches this past week who applied to work with me one-on-one, I noticed some big mistakes that they're making with their offers, and I wanted to share these with you. It's going to help you get clarity on how to structure your offer to make more profit and serve your clients in a better way, actually. So first thing is, a lot of them have coaching programs that are too short to actually help their client get a result. So a lot of times when I bring somebody on board and work with them one-on-one, one of the first things we look at is their coaching offer. And I ask them, I say, if you had to really choose how long you'd want to work with somebody for to actually help them get a result, how long would that be? And most of the time they end up doubling the length of their coaching program, because they're like, I guess 3 months, they might get some results, but if I really want to make sure they're successful, it's probably going to be more like 6 months. So that's one of the first big issues I've seen, is they lower their price point, they do a half coaching package to kind of get someone through the door, and then what happens is they hope that person renews, or what really happens is the person doesn't get the results they had hoped for because the timeline isn't long enough, and then they end up a little disappointed and churning out of their program. So best thing to do is actually make your program long enough that you can help somebody get the result they want, and charge a high ticket price so that they're more invested and more committed to the process. Which leads me to problem number 2, which is not charging enough. So I talked to a lot of coaches, and once again, a big thing that I came across is they're charging for packages of calls, or they're charging hourly, and they're not charging enough to actually get somebody really invested in the outcome, right? If somebody's I know I said I wanted to lose 30 pounds, but I'm only paying $100 an hour for coaching. So if I eat a whole pizza tonight and don't work out this week, I guess it doesn't matter, so they're not committed because they haven't invested in themselves and they haven't invested in you. So by charging a higher price, you're able to get more committed clients who are going to do the work, and you're also going to be more profitable in your coaching program. Now, the third thing I've noticed outside of undercharging is people who are actually just selling coaching, and it's very feature focused. So people are just focused on the features and not the benefit, not the results, not the actual transformation. So if you're selling packages of coaching calls, or X number of hours of coaching, or 3 months of coaching, it's nobody cares and nobody buys coaching. People buy results and people buy transformations. So you want to reframe your coaching program to be all about the results. That's what you're selling. You're selling the result, you're selling the transformation. So if you're able to come through and be let's say you're a weight loss coach, and you're I help moms lose 30 pounds in 6 months, right? That is a very specific transformation. They're not buying calls, they're not buying a nutrition program, they're not buying an exercise program, they're buying the results. So you really need to be results focused as you talk to people and take them through your enrollment process. Now, some more examples of that. If I were just I help you grow your business, it's very vague, right? So being very specific, if I'm hey, you know what, I saw you want to scale to 20K a month, and you want to hit consistent 5-figure months, you want to sign 4 or 5 clients a month, this program is a perfect fit to help you do that. Now I'm speaking specifically to the result, the transformation, and focusing on the gap. Right now you said new clients are inconsistent, you're kind of networking a lot to get clients, and it's kind of a grind. You're making content, but nobody's replying to your content. You're going to all these networking events. You got some clients paying you a recurring retainer, but when it comes to actually acquiring new clients and commanding a high price point for your services, you said this is kind of a struggle. So this is exactly how my program can help you. And now you've actually solidified the result and the transformation, and that is what your coaching is all about. Coaching is not about calls or packages or changing your life, although it's about specific results and transformation. So remember those 3 things as you craft your offer. Number 1, make it long enough that they can get results. Number 2, charge a high ticket price point, 3, 5, 8K per client minimum. And then also ensure that you're focused on the results and the transformation and not the coaching. That's going to make a night and day difference in your business, in the quality of clients you attract, and your growth. You'll be way more profitable, and you'll have more committed clients who are invested in doing the work with you. All right, see you in the next Walk and Talk.